Hello, I'm Gar Jin, the wise and powerful Jin. I'm your talk show host today, and this is my co-presenter, Elvis Presley the dog. This is the 6th episode, and welcome. I hope you enjoy. And we have a message already. Mum, I'm at home. My teacher. So, I'm a teacher assistant, cover supervisor, and I think the Mum, I'm at home is from another channel's video where I invited them across from the derelict school so they could enjoy a nice home. Where are they? I'm not sure where they are. Where are they? Let me think what you're saying. Maybe they're asking where the child spirit went. Which we haven't said because it's nicer being at home. And that's why she says, Mum, I'm at home. The young child was from an episode on another channel where it was a strict Catholic ghost and there was some kidnappings and stuff like that. And the place was derelict and cold and damp. And came through the TV from them filming the show. And now they stay here. Well, one of them does. Six. Welcome from number 6. It's nice to have you here. I'm glad you could make it. I've seen Freddie and my dad have already made an appearance before I started recording. Freddie usually shows up at the end of the show. And how has the last few days been? Good, good. I'm glad it was a pleasant few days. It's a lovely area to be in, and it's good to get to know the neighbourly souls. I notice you're not always popping up on the ghost radar. You're just talking now. We've still got wet weather, so we're still having to do an indoor talk show instead of at a different location, which may make it easier for different souls to come and talk. Ta-da! The brown spirit. Is that the child? I think that's what I've worked out, is the child was the brown soul on the ghost radar. Who are you? I'm Gareth Davis, and my YouTube channel is Gar Jin. It's Gar, short for Gareth, and Jin, like a genie. I would be number 2 if you are number 6. Ah, from number 4. Is that you, Mr. Bowen? I don't think I ever knew your first name, but I've been thinking back and I remember the past people. Answer. Answer. I'm not sure what you mean by answer. You answer in my call to the talk show. That's what it must be. And thank you very much. There's a few people who've passed away in that number. Aye, you passed away there. It's funny how over time you grow up in an area and how people come and how people go and how people change. It's something to behold. Harry! Nice to have you, Harry. You'd be from number 3 then, if that's how this works. How are you doing, Harry? You been keeping busy? Feel free to take your time working the machine. Number 6. Oh, I see. So Harry's from number 6. I see. There was a Harry next door, so that's who I presumed. Unless you count it differently to me. I thought I'd got it the right way around. And we have the Red Soul coming in. Welcome, Red Soul. Come and talk to us on the Spirit Talk Show. We're on our 6th episode. I see what you did there. Finish. We've only just got started. We're a few minutes into the show. So you've come at the right time. Have you got a message for the viewers out there watching this show? Where are they? Who are you asking about? The other souls? Or the person the voice comes from? You mean the show all the people who are psychic can hear? You cannot see them. It doesn't come from here. I'm not sure where it comes from. It could be another dimension. You're sore, so sore. I'm very sad to hear that for you. It's not nice to have aches and pains. And we have a yellow soul who's come into the room. How are you today? Maybe the timing's a little different, so maybe I'm asking this question and the answer is sore. Which would make more sense, because I don't think time has anything to do with it anymore in the afterlife. Soul from the body. That's right, because they say on the legend that the yellow soul is a human soul. Do you know your name? Excellent, excellent. I wasn't sure if time makes you forget who you are. That was one of the theories that's being put out there in films and TV shows. Could you tell me your name, please? Thank you. That's very good of you. Philip showed up earlier as well, just before we started filming. Got it all set up. I don't mean to rush you or be rude, but if you could type a little quicker, that would just speed up the show a little, and people wouldn't have to wait so long for the next message from yourself. Thank you very much, that's very good of you. So, have you had to come far to speak on the Spirit Talk show? Are other souls in the area interested? And we've had a yellow soul come back up on the radar. I believe you'll be the same person. I see. Excellent. I'll give you a wave. I can't see you, but the radar shows me roughly where you are. And so that little screen will then be on the TV screen for other people in their homes. It's very clever. Aye. It's like you're agreeing. Aye, it will. It is very clever. Have you got something to say for the viewers? They are everywhere. That's what I was told from the psychic show. That's why I say move around freely and don't worry about it and travel around as you like. Because apparently they tell you to not move around. They shoot you but they don't hurt you, can't do anything. Well, I hope to get out and see some more. Do not be scared, that's correct. The yellow soul is telling the other souls you can move around and do not be scared of the other souls that tell you not to move around and shoot you and stuff like that, or scare you. You can carry on free as a bird. Sorry viewers about the slight delay. It was typing out a longer sentence. The brain is not needed. So it's not something that the brain controls. It's more intention, I believe. The more intention you can build, the stronger the reactions. The more effective the communication is. Peace. Peace for all on earth. That would be perfect. Let's hope other people can do this. And then places can be as nice as this one that we live in. You mean that you don't live in? By saying no. Who are you? I'm Gareth Davis, known on YouTube as Garth Jin, the wise and powerful Jin, and this is your co-host Elvis Presley the dog, who is actually Elvis Presley reincarnated as a female dog, about 4 years old, after 40 years in the afterlife. He barks to the rhythm of his songs, can talk, do many things. It's quite impressive. Very American as well. Elvis taught me a lot about well, Elvis's life. He'd tell me something talking. Strange that a dog can talk in the first place. And then I'd check the fact online. I knew nothing about Elvis at all. And everything the dog had told me was true. So I have to believe Elvis is reincarnated as a dog. And the interesting thing is, he's the next star sign to what he used to be as Elvis Presley the person. The brain is not needed. But I'm talking out loud using my mouth rather than being psychic or a medium, and we're using a spirit app to communicate. So I guess you're telling the other souls how to use the device, that you don't have to use your thinking power to communicate. I've seen myself. That must be an awful shock to have the out of body experience. Many people who are still alive have had it as well, where they've risen up out of their body and floated around as a soul and looked down upon their body. And we've got the brown soul who come in. How are you today? Can you come and talk with us on the Spirit Talk Show using the device in front of us? To fly. That would be a wonderful thing. Can you fly about? Are souls able to fly like angels? To fly dark. Interesting. You can fly in the dark? Or you mean to fly dark like on a military plane and you're all green lighted inside, so it's all low visibility and can't be spotted from afar? Hell. A terrible place. Fly dark in hell. It doesn't really make much sense. If anybody's got any ideas on what the soul means, please explain in the comments. Oh, you fly in the dark to hell. That's how you go to hell, in the dark. The darkness. That's what I'd make of it. Well, we don't want that for you, do we? You're better off being here with our souls in the body. It hurts me. In hell, oh, try not to be there. It's better to be on the earthly plane or the heavenly plane, because it's as so below as above, as on earth as in heaven, that sort of thing. Lie. Well, that's fair enough. I don't mean to lie. I'm just trying to understand the difference between how this world is different to the afterlife. Maybe it's a lie that it hurts in hell. Maybe it's not hell. Maybe it's purgatory, or a dimension in between. A lot of different faiths and religions have different ideas on it, and you're helping everybody to understand how it all works. Eternity. you've taken the words out of my mouth. But there's many stories of people that have been not reborn, reincarnated. There's a couple of stories, a child in Ireland and a child up in Scotland, both remember their places they used to live and who used to live there, and they couldn't know this stuff being a child, but it's all checked out and been true. The faiths that go on about reincarnation, they say you're a plant, an insect, an animal, and then a human, and you can't go backwards. Well, Elvis Presley is obviously very unique in that, because he went from being a human to an animal. So that is quite interesting. Souls go. Is that some souls go to heaven or to hell, or has your soul gone and you're left here talking to me? So what could be happening? I do not want. You do not want your soul to go somewhere. Well, hopefully you're in charge of that, you're in control of that, and you can do what you want to do. But what I was going to explain is the translation from English to Welsh and Welsh to English. It speaks backwards. So when you say in the souls go in the dark to hell, the soul leaves. You could say the soul leaves, flies in the dark, and goes to hell. And it's just been written backwards because of the translation difference between the two languages. Where are they? I don't know where they are. The stories say they're in all different sorts of places. But it sounds like you enjoy the psychic show, as I call it. See people laughing about it, which is quite funny when they're on TV or something and they talk about what they've been talking about and showing people that they've been listening to the psychic show for other people to see them. Hello, Yellow Soul. How are you? And welcome. You're going? Oh, it's been half an hour. We'll have to wrap up the show for this episode. We don't want to make it too long for people. Don't want to overwork the souls. So thanks for being here. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. and always come back. Immortal souls. I'm not sure if souls are immortal or for eternity, because in the good book it does say, be aware of those that can kill you in the afterlife, and I'm not sure who that is. But it must feel pretty immortal to not be able to be hurt or harmed or have anything happen. So we could be saying you're eternally immortal once you are a soul. This is starting to make much better sense. Many years. I would imagine so. But how was it that Elvis was able to come back after just 40 years? You know, it might be about 40 years, because when I was born, he passed away. And I'm my mid-40s now. And the dog is 4 years old. So if you can listen to the dog on video, it's very good, because you play one of his songs and he barks along in tune. Sometimes you can hear him talking, if you can get away from hearing the barking. Hospital. There's a long way to hospital. More and more of them shut down. Is that where you passed away? I was a bit worried that my mother's soul would still be in the hospital. But I'm pretty sure she's here now, because I've seen her talking on the device. When my dad passed away in the old people's home, I made a point of opening the passenger door and telling him to get in and come home with me. Hello, Red Soul. Have you come to say something? You can hear my voice talking. I am speaking to you, and I'd like you to talk back with me using the device in front of me by the TV. You've turned up at the end of the show again, so if you'd like to help me wrap up the show, that would be brilliant. I'm going. Well, thank you for coming. It's very good of you to come and chat with us all, entertain the viewers. Is there anybody else still here? Arms. I think Elvis just said, hello, it's me. We'll have to be careful not to edit that part out. Arms. What else have you got to say about the arms? Hospital arms. Oh, that could be my mother talking. I'm not sure. The accident emergency nurse at the front desk was yanking on her arms when she was having a problem with lymphoma. The local GP had instructed me to take her in to A&E straight away. Couldn't wait for an ambulance, and I had to Mike. Hello, Mike. Nice to have you on the Spirit Talk show. And I had to lift her into the wheelchair from the car, took her into A&E. They were going to make her wait, which is, the GP said don't let them do that. So I just left her there to make them take care of her. And then I got back to the car and realised, oh, I'd left the wheelchair there. It's our wheelchair, and my dad was at home and he'd just had a hip hop. So I went back in and they'd taken her into the cubicle, and I had to lift her out of the wheelchair and put her into the normal chair. And the nurse was trying to stop me doing that by yanking on her arm. And I was like, please stop doing that, you're hurting her. I haven't seen Mike in a long time. I hope he's okay. Should be. Well, not that much older. Linda. Nice to meet you, Linda. So there's a lot of other souls here talking. Got Mike and Linda. And Philip didn't show up on the camera because I hadn't started recording. My father, Freddie, Harry. We haven't seen Karina today. Or she hasn't said her name anyway. Well, thank you for watching today's show. I'm Garjin, the wise and powerful Jin. This is the co-presenter, Elvis Presley, the dog. And I think we can wrap it up. So please like, comment and share. Don't forget to subscribe, because that's what will make all the difference. Thank you very much. I've just seen bad on the screen, so I believe they're saying Mike is bad. Yes, so I should go and check on him and make sure he's okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming that.